it's not about smashing. You can't talk about smashing because y'all smash anything almost.
That is not true.
That's not true. That's not true. I want to go ahead and wipe that off the table already anyway, because people think that about certain men do smash everything, but certain women smash everything too.
I agree.
Certain
I'm
women
not
smash
knocking that.
everything too.
I'm agreeing.
Do it, big shit. 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 Do it.
All right, welcome back, watchers and listeners. You are now tuned into the new favorite three. This is the Triple S Show, the Still Shopping Still Show podcast. Please allow us to introduce ourselves.
All right, y'all know who it is. It's the honest Mr. Thomas signing in. Let's do it.
Kenneth Fly Holmes, Food for Thought Entertainment, Brain Food Babies.
And it's your boy MzBanks in the building. Y'all know how we do. It's the Triple S Show. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it. We got another great one tonight. Y'all gonna love this one. We got in honor of these holidays, seasons coming up, we got our extended family in here from the Blast community, man. The co-host of the Liftoff podcast that y'all need to be tuning into every Saturday, 12 noon Eastern, if I'm correct. I'm correct, right?
Yeah, man, you did that right.
Yeah. All right. Y'all give it up for D-Ray, the producer, and MzBanks in the house, y'all.
Hey, what it do?
Hey,
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Thanks for having us, y'all.
Hey, man.
Y'all know y'all fam.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, we had some good pregame just then. So, man, we want to carry that energy into this thing, y'all. So, yeah. First off,
BB trying to be modest. We wasn't pre-gaming. We was kind of what's it called?
We were jonesing on each other.
Doing Jones and dozens, man.
Yeah.
They came in here with a lot of disrespectful energy, y'all.
I don't know what y'all. Wait, first, what you not gonna do is tell us
What
that
he's
we
not
was
gonna do.
disrespectful.
There you go, co-host.
Yeah,
I didn't even start it. You got me confused with Fly. Fly was the one that started it.
Pulling AARP cards. And
Yeah, man. Hey, look, and I told myself I wasn't gonna say nothing about your brand new big lighter, but I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say a thing.
D-Ray.
Win the game, dude. Win the game, dude, baby. Win the game, baby.
Oh, it's
Man,
working.
the game.
It's
Tell
working.
me that came up,
worked
Fly.
on the first flick. Boy, you moving up in the world.
I know I had to come correct. I know I had to come correct this time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because you know what, Fly, I got a bone to pick with you. We can go ahead and go through all the preliminaries, but you got my co-host calling me snacks. And we're gonna revisit that. We're gonna revisit that one, buddy. We're gonna revisit that one, buddy. But let's go.
That is
Word.
Hey, but firstly, for starters, let the people know about the Liftoff, man.
The Liftoff is, the entire name is the Liftoff Indie Music Podcast, hosted by myself, D-Ray, the producer, with my co-host, MzBanks. And the podcast is dedicated to independent musicians. We focus on the music. We don't care about the fame. We don't care about your image. We don't care really what you look like. It is really about the music that you produce and how you're getting it out there to the market. Songwriting, music motivation, who influences are. And the one thing that we wanted to do with this particular podcast, we really want to focus on the music. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people want to focus in on the drama. They want to focus in on the image, sex sells. And it's not that we judging anybody. It's just that what we do.
Murder sells.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what we do, we talk about the music, and we primarily bring on artists that have signed up on the Blast Music 247 platform, which is a indie musician platform for musicians to shout out to Blast.
Yeah, for sure.
is primarily for independent musicians to set up a stage that they can put up their pictures and music and everything. And so we've been doing that, but next year we will be branching off and doing independent artists, period, whether they sign with Blast or not. And so, we're looking forward to that. We got some followers in the continent of Africa. We got a band that we're interviewing in January from the UK. So, God is good, and we appreciate the opportunity to shine a spotlight on some music.
Well, that's real dope, man. That's real.
Likewise.
Absolutely.
You had mentioned like sex sales and all that shit, and yeah, we know you understand that because y'all boys had me on the show early on, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Now I need to know. I really need to know what the hell you meant
I'm
by
not
that.
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where that goes.
I need some clarity.
I was about to say you should have put that in a little better context right there, bro.
That
Context.
sounds
Really
real
need you to
wrong.
break that
sounds
down
wrong.
for me, buddy.
You gotta get that some context, man.
Your
I thought I would throw it out there.
Your punches never
I thought I would throw it out there. I'm
man.
sexy.
They never
He wanted y'all to know that he was sexy. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sexy.
Okay.
I'm sexy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I don't know where y'all was
man.
going at with it. Yeah, come on, man. Chill out. Yeah. I'm a sex symbol. I'm a sex symbol. They recognize that early.
Oh God, what was that?
Chill out, D-Ray, man. Come on, man. Come on with the interview, man. Let's carry on. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying?
that one hit me. Damn.
I mean, for real.
Yeah, that boy wild, man.
But
that's all right. You are a sex symbol. You are a sex symbol, Mr. Fly. We did.
Just give me that.
Listen,
Just give me that. That's all.
I'm giving it to you. I already gave it to you. Don't listen to my co-host.
Yeah.
And that's why you was definitely on the show. Sex dude.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
This leads
clarity.
Hold on.
Yeah,
This
that's all I'm
leads
saying.
me to a debate that me and MzBanks had yesterday that devolved into us yelling at each other, and hanging up on each other. Okay. So we were talking about our strategy to come on this show because we want to be seen in the best light and we don't want to embarrass you guys. And so we running over our game plan and everything. And she said something, and I was like, no, because I want you to have, you're not just eye candy, you are a co-host. And she looked at me and was like, you're damn right I'm not eye candy. And I was like, well, technically you are eye candy because if you was ugly, you wouldn't be on my podcast. And so then that started a debate like she was like, what do you mean? Because there's always ugly podcast hosts. And I said, no the hell they're not. I mean,
okay, you dragging this story out too damn long. Okay, so let's just nip this in the butt. He said that Whoopi Goldberg is
now see, no, you got to do the context before we even do that.
No, all I want to know is, in y'all opinion, one by one, do y'all think Whoopi Goldberg is beautiful?
First of all, you got to go back to 1980s.
You on they show.
I said 1980s Whoopi Goldberg.
No, it don't matter if you go back there because I told you how she. Anyway, can y'all answer that question for me? Do y'all think that Whoopi Goldberg is beautiful?
If she's wearing the color purple,
I wouldn't say that she's unattractive, but she's beautiful in the sense of she's comfortable and strong.
Oh man, that's too much. That's
but I mean,
no, yeah, you doing too much.
And everybody got different preferences. I don't think
she's
she's ugly, but I wouldn't say she's beautiful. But I mean, that's just me. Like
so
again, I think she's more attractive than not attractive.
Whoopi could get beat.
Yeah, she.
No. I don't want you to think with downstairs. I need you just answer.
MzBanks, you cannot keep changing the rules. You can't keep changing the rules. When you lose in the debate, you keep changing the rules.
I'm not losing the debate.
We talking tequila.
No, but MzBanks, you got to think now. When you asking men questions like this, you got to put it in more like Flash said. Like she probably smashable, but that don't mean she beautiful.
No, smashable. All I want.
But you have. That's what I'm saying. You got to.
Okay, so let me break this down to you. If she was standing out, you was walking by a table, and she was sitting at the table, would that be a woman that you stop and go holla at right then and there? Will she catch your
Man,
eye
hell
to make
nah.
you stop and go holler at her?
Hell nah.
There you go.
Nah,
There you go.
nah,
Right
nah.
there. There's
Nah.
a true one. There's a true one. Come on, the other two.
But you know, men want to be gentlemen too. Men ain't just don't want to say.
Would
Well,
you stop and
but I
holler?
would rather say like, nah, you know, not my type. So yeah, I wouldn't, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody got a preference.
That's true. That's true.
No.
Would you
And see,
stop
here's the
her
thing.
and holler at her?
But
No,
ain't nobody.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, I'm not
Y'all being
naive enough
nice.
to be like, my preference is law. So like somebody else might
but-
find her that, and I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
mad at them.
That's true though.
No.
That's true.
No.
That's
You
true.
know what it
fairness.
is? You know what it really is? You got to put it in context. So if like Whoopi Goldberg was like right here, right now, of course you would be like, oh, Miss Goldberg, I love your work. You wouldn't be thinking about smashing. However, if this
Now
was
she got
linked
money. I'll be thinking about
Yeah,
smashing.
I'm about to say she got money.
No,
Yeah,
she
she got
broke.
money.
She broke.
Yeah.
No,
She broke.
Now,
She didn't.
no,
Never
hold
mind.
on.
She broke.
And that's
She
what I was
did.
getting at. Not like you gotta take this back
She
to like
broke.
1984 and
She ain't got
1984,
nothing.
1985. You drunk
Jumping
down
jack
at Benedict.
flags.
Hold on.
Jumping jack
You-
flags and shit.
Yeah, you drunk
that.
down at Benedict College and a lady roll up on you that look like Whoopi Goldberg. You smashing or you walking away?
It's not about smashing. You can't talk about smashing because y'all smash
Hey,
anything
man,
almost.
hey,
to a
That is
certain
not
degree.
true.
That's
Her
not
point-
true. That's not true. I want to go
Oh,
ahead and wipe that
Jesus.
off the table already anyway, because people think that about certain men do smash everything, but certain
There
women
we
smash
go.
everything too.
I agree.
Certain
I'm
women
not
smash
knocking that.
everything, too.
I'm agreeing with that. But the y'all veering off the question. All I want to know, because two of y'all have answered it. The other
See,
one,
and
I
see,
don't
you
know.
keep-
He's
That's
being
kinda-
politically
that's
Wait a minute.
kinda
Wait a
correct.
minute. And
The
this
other one's
is
being
the problem.
politically correct.
Hey,
He's
look.
being
This is
politically
the
correct.
problem with Miss Banks being a co-host, because what she will do, she will keep asking the question until she get the answer she actually
She
wants.
when she
I already
looking
got
for-
the answer. I got
Right.
it.
She'll
I got it
ask
already.
that question like 15 times.
We done with that question. It's 2 against 1. They already said that they wouldn't stop and holler at. That shuts it down right there. You
That
said
is
that this
not
lady was
true.
beautiful. You said this
She
lady was
is.
beautiful, and I told you your ass was crazy. You on crack because there's
You
nothing
can't
about
say
that
that.
lady.
Like again,
No,
Oh yeah,
everybody
yeah,
got
and
everybody got a preference.
That's what we
Everybody
not
got a
about.
preference.
Mr. Thomas killed it. His
Men-
answer
men
was
ain't- yeah,
the
men ain't
correct
gonna-
one.
men
You know
I
what I'm
always
saying?
kill it because I
Men ain't-
always
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I'm
It's
just
hard for
saying
men to
that
say
man.
He's being
If he finds
politically
it,
correct.
no,
He's
I'm
being
being,
Mr. Thomas.
I'm being actual. I'm being, you know what I'm saying, realistic.
Men ain't just gonna. Then men ain't.
Everybody
men
look
just
everybody
gonna-
look through different lenses.
Yeah, and men ain't just gonna
Well-
say, you know, in
Go
most cases, we're not gonna say, oh yeah, she's that lady's ugly or that woman's ugly.
The hell you say?
Nah,
I mean,
yeah, like you tripping, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not in this
The
instance,
hell
bro.
you
I'm
say?
saying
You
like
tripping,
right
bro.
now.
You tripping, bro. Yeah, you
Like,
tripping, bro.
Listen how easy the question is. She said, do you think Whoopi Goldberg is beautiful? And everybody jumping around answering that question.
I said she
I said
was.
she's smashable. I said
I
she's
said
smashable.
she was beautiful. I literally thought Whoopi Goldberg in the 80s
Is
was
she
beautiful.
beautiful?
I thought she was beautiful. Yes.
I don't think
I'm
so.
not saying no. I know
I mean,
she's
that's
not. I
his
mean,
opinion. Though.
in my
They
opinion,
won't
yeah,
answer the
that's-
question though.
Yeah.
Y'all not answering the question.
Yeah, I said
Like
she's
I said,
smashable. I don't think she's beautiful. Listen, she's smashable, but she not like I wouldn't look twice at the motherfucker if she ain't got no money. You know what
There
I'm
we
saying? Now,
go.
she Whoopi
This is
Goldberg.
why. This is why I run right now. This is what I'm talking about, D-Ray. That's how you answer the question right there. Simple. Lay down. Okay, so we're not gonna ruin that show.
I'm just ready to move on because you know
Yeah,
I
'cause we're not gonna ruin that show.
I done called you out your name enough for the day. I'm done.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my goodness. Y'all stupid, man.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Nah, Miss
gonna
Banks will
listen.
take you there.
No,
Oh, wow.
no, I will not. No, I won't. Don't make it seem like I'm bad. I'm not bad. I'm a good co-host. Let me go back. I want to thank all 3 of y'all for taking the time out and bringing us on y'all show. That's what's up.
Facts.
We
man,
appreciate it, and we would love to have y'all again at any time on our show. Y'all more than welcome. Since my co-host didn't invite y'all, let me do the right thing.
No,
And
no,
invite
'cause
your
we
folks
was-
in.
no.
You
But we
could have
Right,
left out.
no, we got to think about that because Fly
You
said
know,
we had him
Fly
on
get
because
all
he
of
was
the-
sexy, and I got to go back and look
I
at
didn't
that.
know we had to bring sex appeal, man. I thought
Yeah, I
it was
gotta
about
go
the
back and
music.
look at that.
Y'all said it was. Y'all said it was about the
We
music.
was put- we was
Y'all
putting
said it was
the
about the music, but now
wrong
we know what.
signal
BB,
there.
you see? You
I
see this
what's
shit now,
really
B?
going on. Yeah.
You gotta
Putting
be.
the
Yeah,
wrong
you gotta
signal
be.
out.
You gotta be Rico Suave to be on liftoff.
No, you don't. You do not. That
Yeah,
is
you
the
gotta be
whole
with the
point.
shits.
No.
I'm just
Lying ass,
saying
no
when they
looks,
when they
having
see
ass.
when they and I'm not talking about for them. I'm talking about for the viewership. They
Yeah,
understood
you know.
like this nigga right
We
here.
gotta get the fly
This
one.
nigga right
Yeah.
here gonna get viewers. That's what they was
Yeah.
thinking. Like man, like yeah, man,
Yeah.
like fuck that. They put that nigga on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all-
Straight up. I ain't even
yeah,
had to
y'all-
take my shirt off, bro. I ain't even had to take my shirt off, bro.
You know.
Hey,
On
That's a
God
good
and
thing,
everything I love, you took your shirt
That's-
off, we'd have just ended the show right
Yeah,
there.
everything shut down.
Everything gone.
That's wild.
it's funny. It's funny now. It's funny now after the fact.
Man,
If it
come
would have
on.
happened,
Don't-
if it
don't
would have
take
happened,
your
D-Ray
shirt
would have been
off.
like, let's
No.
see what this goes.
Fly, no,
My
You know
guy
what I'm
was
saying?
go-
You would have been like, let's see what this goes.
Nope.
My guy was gonna
No.
break the internet that
No.
night, man.
No.
That
Whole time,
afternoon.
man. Come on,
I
fam. You
know.
already
Fly
know
was gonna
I
break
rock.
the internet that
No.
afternoon,
You
man.
know I rock, bro. For real.
Abort.
The boy would have been
Abort
like,
all
oh shit, the lift off, nigga. This shit lit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? We in space, nigga. We out here.
Facts. Facts.
No,
We
no.
got you know what Fly, we
Abort
got a
that.
couple of podcasts that might be heading to OnlyFans. We're gonna give you a
Well,
call
put
as
'em
soon
on.
as they land.
I'm just
You
saying.
can't do it, man.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying. I'm a sexy motherfucker, and you're welcome.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That nigga said you welcome.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
welcome.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, y'all
Yeah, you
didn't
can
say
thank me
thank
later.
you, and that was rude. That was rude.
Yeah,
Since
no.
the boy did bring
all
that.
I'm going to say is I'm gonna clear this up.
Clear it up, Miss
Anybody
Banks.
is welcome on our show, and it is about the music. However, if you come on
It
there
helps
and
to
you're
be
beautiful,
sexy.
hold
It helps
on.
to
If
be
no,
sexy.
however, if you come on there and you're beautiful or sexy, we don't discriminate. But really, the show is all about music. Is that fair to say, Mr. Fly? Because you did come.
Yeah, you handled that beautifully. You see,
we're gonna give you
handled
back
that beautifully. Yeah.
we'll give
Yeah,
you back
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But typically, we love on our artists. It's really about the
Facts.
music. We do love to rate our artists as we listen to your music. Again, we'll rate you anywhere between A to a C. You don't go below a C because if you're a C, you wouldn't be on our show.
On the show.
And
Facts.
so we don't
Facts.
want any artists to ever come on our show and feel some sort of type of way about the ratings because again, they're opinions. Opinions are like butts. Everybody got one. So just because we may or may not agree with the style of the way you put the music together or how your voice comes in or comes out does not mean that the next person is not going to fall in love with you and you can soar. However, it's your
Right.
opportunity to come on our show and for us to love on you and give you an honest opinion. And if you can't take the honest opinion that myself or Mr. Producer gives out, then you're in the wrong business. And that's what
Facts.
literally it's
Have
all
y'all-
about.
Have y'all encountered that yet?
Yes.
We have encountered that, and the particular artist, she didn't voice it to us.
Mhm.
She voiced it to someone else, and it was just like, that was kind of chicken shit. But oh well.
I know who it was. I ain't gonna say no names though.
Yeah, no name drop. No name drop.
Nah, we'll talk.
Yeah,
We'll talk
no,
about
no.
it after.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
talk about it after.
Yeah.
I know who it was. though.
At the end of the day, just like my co-host said, I've been in music production over 30 some years, and I've been a music buyer since almost birth. So that means that while I do have a detailed opinion, it is still just that, an opinion.
Right.
You got to go back and look at it like the same record companies that passed on the Jackson 5. They passed on the Jackson 5 because they had an opinion.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
7
Facts.
record companies that passed on the Beatles, they had an opinion. Now, was it a wrong
Yeah.
opinion? You're damn
Yes.
right. But
Absolutely.
Yeah, obviously.
nonetheless, it was opinion.
So that's what the
Can't
show
argue
is
with
about. And typically it's a platform also, honestly, for you to come on there and speak your mind. You
Yeah.
may not like our opinion. And if you don't like our opinion, respectfully, you can speak
For
that.
sure.
It's not just our
Facts.
opinion.
Facts.
Mhm.
Right.
It's not just what we say. Y'all have to agree with us. We just telling you how we feel. I love music. And so the first thing that
constructive
comes to me.
criticism.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta be
Exactly.
able to take that.
So you
Now,
got to
we
be able to handle that.
we've had I'll give you another example. We had an artist that MzBanks wasn't necessarily feeling beforehand, but then came on, and then after the show, it was like, now I'm a fan. You get what I'm saying? And so it really is all about how the artist handles themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And can you defend your art without, getting personal and thinking that this is a personal attack or whatever? Can you defend your art and make a couple of fans? Especially if we say, hey, I wasn't really feeling that. And let me tell you why I wasn't feeling it. And I think a lot of times that could be a standoff, because what artists are not necessarily prepared for is someone with a detailed opinion. There are some people like in your circle when you do music that will always tell you, oh yeah, that's dope. Even when it ain't.
Man.
Yeah.
Yes,
even
man.
when it ain't. But it's rare that you could talk to somebody and say, your snare was out of tune, you were flat, it needs to be mixed better, it's not loud enough. And you start running down this list like, oh shit.
People take that as a slight rather than taking it like, all right, let me take that what my man said,
advice.
even though his word ain't the end all be all, but let me take what he said and apply it to my shit,
and
so I can make it better.
Maybe if you don't even knock the whole list off, a couple of those things, do like 3 or 4
Exactly.
Right.
And just see, even if you never come back and tell us, just do it and see. We don't know. And to piggyback on what my co-host said, I literally went back to that artist and I told that artist, I wasn't feeling you. But after this and after hearing how you represent your music and hearing another way that you put your music back out there, I'm going to take my hats off to you. And I'm going to tell you that I love your music. I literally owned what I said. I mean, if I could turn around and tell you that I'm not feeling your music, I'm going to also come back and tell you that I am feeling your music. So it's just an opinion. That's what people need to understand.
You know what people got to remember? My fault, MzBanks. I ain't mean to step on you. You know what people got to remember? Me not liking your music is me not liking you, motherfucker. It ain't like I got a problem with you. I just don't like what the fuck you produce. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it might not be my speed. Me and Grimma had this conversation all the time. It's a lot of shit out here that people love and they rocking with it. I
don't even listen to it.
It just might not be
and
my
no disrespect
speed.
To it. I can see where people rock with it, but everything ain't for everybody.
Facts.
Right. You can't wear your feelings on your shoulder trying to be an independent artist. You just cannot.
Not no artist. Nope. No.
You cannot do that. You have to come out and you have to be raw. You have to stay raw and you have to present yourself as raw and be able to take whatever it is that come your way and just keep going. If that's what you really want to do, there's nothing going to stop you. There's nothing going to break you. If anything, it's going to motivate you because you got motherfuckers sitting up here saying that they don't see this, they don't get that, they don't get this. That's just going to push you even harder. And if it knocked you, then that's not the lane you should have drove in the first place. My opinion.
Big fact.
No, that's right. That's right.
Big fact.
So that's what the liftoff is about, fellas. So unfortunately, we did have a person that did that, but the best of love to her. It is what it is. And may they keep going.
I know who that is. I know who that is.
May they keep going.
But minus that though, on the flip side of that, y'all in season 1 of the show. Right, and a lot of good episodes and a lot of good artists, artists, and I
a lot of good exposure for those artists too, as well.
Speaking from this side of the table, one of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, it's a dope show too, and so I know a lot of good experiences. I want to know, out of some of the interviews or some of the folks y'all sat down with, who if you guys got any favorites as far as the artists, y'all came across.
Let me start. Let me start this. And I'm gonna start this, but no, and I'm gonna start this because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna say some other people before I get to this one artist that I'm gonna have to talk about. Shout out to Chris White, who is a gospel hip hop artist out of North Carolina. He was our first guest, and he was, super dope personality. He's an unfortunate Dallas Cowboy fan, but Chris White.
Horrible.
Facts.
Shout out to Demi Day, who was also out of North Carolina, one of the dopest MCs living. And she was real dope about that situation. Who else am I missing?
I like that.
Who else am I missing before I get to the obvious? Oh, oh yeah. Shout out to LaDawn the Chameleon out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes.
Shout out. Big Memphis. Big Memphis.
Yeah.
Put respect on that.
She was real dope
Yes.
and real down to earth. And I mean, we had a really, really good conversation. But let me get to the
out
person.
That episode.
Yeah, thank you. Let me get to the person though that was like the most anticipated guest on the liftoff. I don't know if y'all know the story, but at Blast we have a group chat that all of the co-hosts of the podcast and all of the leadership, we get together and we talk every day. And so Elliot Jackson, who's the president of Blast Music, said, "Hey,
shout out to Elliot.
Shout out to Rock." He said, "I got this song that I need y'all to hear. And I'm gonna put it out here and I'm gonna just let y'all make up your own mind." And the song was called Bitch, right? And it comes on and it's like, and the delivery, and all of us were like, we can't play that. That was literally the first response was, we can't play this shit. And then 7 plays later, because we played that shit 7 times back to back. We was like, you know what? Who is the artist? Because I don't even think I asked first. I was like, who the hell is Kenneth Fly Holmes and who hurt him? And so we had to get him on the liftoff, and that was really anticipated because
and that wasn't even counting the women's opinion.
Right.
I can tell you that when I first heard the song, I was like, whoever he is, I'm glad I didn't date him. I hope I don't know him because they fucked him up. They fucked him up so much. He talked about every person that he could think about in this song. Like, who is he? And at first I was like, I couldn't feel the song because all I could hear is some of the shit was me. So some of that in there was me. So I was like, you know what? He got me fucked up. So, and as I kept going back and listening to it, it became my sound. So I'm even walking around here and be like, you rusty ass, dirty ass bitch. And it just became, I was like, get him on the show. You got to get him. I begged D-Ray, like, get him on the show. I have to meet this man because it was the most controversy.
Yeah,
we talked about your song for weeks after weeks.
And look, we call it. I call it the Ken Fly effect because we'll be in like staff meetings, and then all of a sudden we just
somebody will bust out.
No memo having ass, no email typing. You just make up the cadence, bitch. And that became our unofficial theme song. So shout out to you, Ken Fly, man.
Shout out to y'all.
Appreciate you, man.
Like literally, I love that song. Like literally, I sent it to my son. My son called me. He was like, "Mom," he was crying, literally tears rolling down his face, and said, "Who is this? Who is this bird bath taking ass bitch?" My son just crying
down, bushy ass.
So,
hey, look, and you and the rest of y'all probably don't know this. I'm married to a minister, right? My wife is a wife is a licensed minister, and I said, "Babe, I need you to listen to this." And she sat down, she listened to it, she looked at me and was like, "Well," and she said, "It's accurate," and she walked away. Like,
whole time.
I was like, well, damn.
That's wild.
And it's not even because we on your show, Mr. Fly. It literally was one of our top songs. Like literally. Like, so we literally appreciate you coming on the show. We couldn't even hats off to you so many times. Like that literally is our theme song.
And one of the things
same thing to y'all, man. Love y'all, boy.
Love you too, fam. And one of the things that I forgot to mention, what we have a Spotify playlist for the liftoff, and any guest that's on the liftoff automatically makes that playlist. And so Kenneth Fly is definitely on the playlist with a lot of other of our guests. So
Oh,
Straight up,
Absolutely.
straight up. Go check
That
that
was-
out. Go check
that was a
We
funny
also
show.
have, we also have a Christmas show coming up. And so
Okay.
I'm not sure, Mr. Kenneth Fly, if you do Christmas music, but if you do, we would love for you to submit it. And we're also doing the give back because we'd like to give back to our people out there. So we got a lot of stuff that's coming up. So,
Right.
you know,
You
it's
just
not
asked me,
just
did you
that-
just ask me if I do Christmas songs?
Yeah, can you rap something, Christmas?
Yeah.
I say do a
That boy
Christmas
wild.
bitch remix.
What's that?
That's what I was
Bro
thinking. That's what I was about to
Bro
say.
did hit me and was like, man, you need to make a Christmas remix of the bitch song, bro.
Yeah, I think you should. Like,
No,
you should, you
no
should think
present
about
having ass, layaway having ass, no snow having ass, dumb ass bitch.
Yeah, shout out to Troy. Shout out to Troy, bro.
Shout
Bro,
out to
Joe
B.
hit me with that too.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. He still hit me with
really
that.
should. So if you find it in your busy schedule, because we know you busy, we would love for you to be a part of that as well. If not, then we
For sure.
definitely gonna have you back anyway. But
Absolutely.
For
And
sure. For
Either
sure.
any one of y'all that if y'all do music, Mr. Thomas,
anybody,
I know you do
We
music
all
as well.
do.
We definitely want
Yeah,
you
we
to come
all do
through
music.
and
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
Yeah,
and
this-
we break it
I'm
down.
there.
So yeah.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh, so wait, who else do
we
music?
might can put together. a
We all
jingle.
do. The three of us.
Yep. Everybody.
Oh, okay. So when y'all come
Yeah,
in,
we
when we
all
gonna
do.
get some of y'all music? Why y'all haven't been on our show? What's up with that?
I mean,
I mean, we
damn,
don't do
Miss
y'all
Banks.
schedule. I mean,
I
Damn.
know that
Yeah.
was
Well, I
rough,
mean-
huh? That was rough. I'm sorry. Let me try that again.
yeah, man.
I forget.
Hey,
Okay.
no, it's all good.
I'm like,
Y'all
I'm
know,
like
y'all know
Debo.
Mr. Thomas was
Yeah,
on
he
the
got-
blast.
yeah,
he was
he
on the
was on
blast
the
24/7
Blast
show.
artist.
right,
Yeah.
right.
That's
Yeah,
where I met
I'm
Mr.
a
Thomas. Yeah.
blast. Yeah, I'm a blast.
Yeah, and Fly was on
Yeah.
Fly was on Blast too. That's where we first
Mhm.
met.
Yeah.
And it took him
Yeah.
a good 20 minutes
Shout
to
out
get
to them boys
his
too,
lighter to
man.
work.
Yeah.
Facts.
Ever
Yeah.
seen,
was in there.
somebody that's struggling with a lighter?
We
And
was
you
there.
just like-
We was there.
And he
Right.
look, and it was smooth because he was right in the middle of a speech of a long ass sentence, and he just kept
He just kept flicking it. He
Yeah,
was like,
fuck
you know
up,
what?
man.
Y'all, I know y'all see my motherfucking lighter ain't working, but
Look.
what we gonna do is keep moving.
Boy, listen.
20 minutes later. I was like, hey, whatever you said, I agree with, and I hope you get a new damn lighter real soon. So yeah, he been fan.
That
He been
classic.
fam
That
ever
was
since.
classic.
Hey, look, he been fam ever since until he started calling me snacks, and I ain't appreciate that
Oh,
shit at all.
Man,
It's out of love. It's out of love,
Hey,
man.
hey.
It's out of
Yeah,
love.
oh,
man.
Hey,
that was
hey,
the best name you could have
no
ever
man.
told me.
Snacks, man. Snacks, man. Big snacks.
Now I'm self-conscious. I don't even eat on podcasts no more.
Man.
I noticed that. I noticed that. I started to notice that.
Nope.
Nah, do you, big dog? Live your life, man. How you mean? Nah, man.
No, because I call them producer snacks. I'll be clowning. Anytime he comes for me, I'll be like, all right,
Man, get his
snacks.
ass. Get his ass, man. Yeah,
Man, that is not the business.
Fly, that's fucked up.
yeah.
Though,
I got a question for y'all. Damn, y'all step on your beat?
I said, nah, that's fucked up because I remember one of our pods, you had a whole plate. You
Oh
know?
damn.
So,
Oh, man.
damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh damn.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, B.
Wait a minute. Hold
Yeah.
on. MC plates.
MC plate.
Nah, B.
MC
You
plate.
wildin' though. You wildin' though,
Nah,
B. You
but I'm-
on this side. You on this side, bro. You wildin', bro. You gotta,
Oh, okay, Mr.
Dropping the
Plate.
fist, bro.
Yeah,
Dropping the
Mr.
fist,
Plate.
bro.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, plates.
Say Mr.
I
Please.
like it, plates.
Big plate too, bro.
Big plates.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sunday
Mr.
plate.
Plates, all
Oh
right.
no,
That's
no,
the
no,
name, that's
MC
it.
Sunday plates.
No, Mr.
That's
Sunday
it.
Plate.
And I think it was a Sunday too. I think it was. No, it couldn't have been on Sunday.
No, it wasn't a
It
Sunday.
wasn't a
Yeah,
Sunday.
it was
It
a
wasn't a
Monday.
Sunday.
It was a Monday.
It wasn't a
left over.
Sunday.
It was
Plate,
left
but that
over
plate,
Sunday.
the plate looked like Sunday. Food
Yeah.
falling
Yeah,
off.
yeah. It was definitely a
hanging
Sunday
off
plate,
the plate
though.
and shit.
We are happy to be on the sizable supper, whatever the other S is podcast.
Oh, you wildin'. Hey, dog wildin'.
Sizable
Supersize
supper,
No,
Yeah,
it's
side
super size
supper.
supper. The super size supper.
Super
plate.
size supper.
Introducing
Man.
I ain't
introducing
gonna front.
MC plates.
Hey, bro got on my ass too. He like, man, damn, man, why you eating on the fucking pod, bro?
Hey,
I gotta get it in, bro. The fuck you be? You hear me, Miss Banks? Man, shit,
look.
bro. I got it, man. Listen, I ain't gonna let this shit get cold, nigga. You crazy? Fuck that.
That's wild.
You know
man.
what though, for real, if you do a lot of podcasts and you know you up there busy and maybe you got some low sugar, you better go up there and take a bite of whatever that is. I ain't passing out in front of y'all.
No,
Nigga, you just say I got diabetes. I ain't got
No, I'm
diabetes.
talking about me. I ain't
No.
talking about you.
right, because he be using his inhaler and everything, so he don't hide
Look,
none of his
Look,
business.
let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell
Well,
y'all
you gotta
something.
stay right, boy.
No.
Little asthma
Y'all,
attack.
Yeah,
Look,
stay ready.
look,
So you
last-
gotta get
no,
ready.
man.
Yeah,
Look,
hell yeah, health is
Hey,
wealth.
look, and I got to keep it close because I roll with some fools. I roll with some absolute fools. Like
No facts, though.
last week, man, we got on this subject of pie eating that I just I couldn't catch my breath at all. And we
I
don't
don't even
tape.
understand.
We don't tape. We go live. So whatever you see is what you get. And so it's like,
Right.
I'm up there wheezing and the whole shit. I sound like Darth Vader about to die.
It went real wrong, guys. They started
It went
talking about
real
eating
wrong.
pie, from eating pie backwards to
Oh
tossing
my
salad.
God.
It was just a whole. The
It
show went all the way wrong.
It went off the
all the way
rails for
wrong.
real. And yeah, so man,
But-
live your life and laugh. Shit.
Yes.
Life is too
One of them had a question for us.
Yeah. I wanted to and one of them can fly home. Yeah. Don't let me get started.
What you not gonna do
Let
is
me
be
get started,
rough
man.
with me, Mr. Fly. You not gonna be
I'm
rough.
sorry. I
just can't
apologize for the tone.
Okay, well, come back
I
here.
apologize for the
Start
tone,
over.
but that now
Okay,
you triggered me just now. Cause I was like, yo, hold on,
Don't
one of them.
trigger.
What you mean?
Don't get.
You mean? I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
This is
I
what
apologize. I
trying to be
apologize.
nice on people's shows.
No.
See, I should just need to be I need to go on the active nigga on here because.
But D-Ray, see, I know how she talk for real. That's why I said, man, you ain't gonna one of them me. What the hell you mean? Can fly home? The name is right there on the damn screen. It's right there on the screen. It's right there on the screen. The nigga talking is the one that say his name like that. That's
No,
come on, man.
actually,
been calling you Miss Banks this whole time.
No, Fly, because actually it wasn't even you. It was the other.
It was
host that
me.
gone.
What are you
It
talking
was
about the other hosts, man? Their names is right there. You can see them boy names.
Listen,
Big Banks Jefferson,
what we not
Mr.
gonna
Thomas.
do, what's your damn question?
Here we go.
Wildin', man. You wildin'. I knew you was
What's
gonna be
the
the one too. I thought it was gonna be D-Ray.
Mr. Fly, what is your question?
This is a serious question. How do y'all pick the artists that y'all want for y'all show? Because I know y'all said before, you pick the artists, you kind of pick them from the Blast Music 24/7 website, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how do y'all pick them to be like, this motherfucker right here dope enough to be on the lift off? You feel what I'm saying? Even though I know y'all look at everybody on Blast, maybe for the most part, it's like, hey, yeah, them cats dope, whatever the case may be. But how do y'all pick them to be like, nah, this motherfucker right here, he need to be on the lift off?
Right. So we also have Blast Radio 247, which is our internet radio station. And, we accept submissions from all independent artists to send their music in to be put in rotation. And, we don't charge for that. And so we get inundated with a bunch of doggone music, coming from all over the world. And so as we're listening, we might hear something that goes, oh shit, we gotta pay really, really close attention to this one. You get what I'm saying? And then we also have, MzBanks and I, we listen. We have other people in Blast that listen and they'll say, hey, y'all need to check this out or whatever. And now that we're getting some steam going, now we have artists approaching us saying, hey, we saw your show, would you mind featuring us or whatever? And, if we feeling them, cool.
Are these Blast artists or?
No, these are now artists outside of Blast now that are like saying, would you mind interviewing us? And, if we're feeling their music, we will. If we don't feel it, we send them a nice email that just says, hey, we're not really feeling this right now. And you know, but we'll get you on the next release. You know, because the one thing that I want people to know when they come to the liftoff, we are honest. We don't believe in kissing ass and blowing smoke and all that other stuff. You want an honest opinion? That's what we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go up to the liftoff with some bullshit. And it's live.
And the thing
ain't no
is,
take back.
Yeah, what we say is like you said. What we say is no take back. So we don't get to practice our words. So you get our honest, genuine opinion. So be ready. Be ready. You have to come with some big draws and be able to hold them.
But when y'all pick somebody to beat on the shit, y'all already know, like, all right, this motherfucker at least kind of dope. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel him at least to a certain extent.
Right. Like, okay, so
he might get on the joint and might not have no personality or some shit like that or whatever like that. But music gotta be official.
Right.
I would imagine.
Like we hear one song, but see what we usually ask for, we ask for 3 or 4 songs. If you only have one song, then it's hard for us to talk about one song for an hour. So we usually have to have the artist to send us 3 to 4 songs, and it's very rare that we have an artist that we like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Fly, we liked all your stuff. And
straight up. Talk about it.
The boy is a rarity. The boy is a rarity.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Chris
Talk about it, B. Talk about it, B. Hey, I'm here for this. I'm here for this.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that was a pleasant surprise though, because we haven't really heard all your stuff.
All your music, right.
And so all y'all heard was the bitch song.
Right. And so
y'all thought MzBanks thought that was me. She thought like oh, this is who this nigga is.
He don't like women.
I did.
No, we knew he liked women. We knew he liked women. He just didn't like that one.
That one, whoever she was, or they
he
was,
just didn't like that one.
I didn't know if it was like a couple of years it took him to write that song because he went through I don't know. But at the end of the day, I did hear your interview, Mr. Fly, and that was what impressed me because I heard you when you said you have a daughter, you have a mother, and so on and so forth. So again, like D-Ray is saying, sometimes we don't even listen to all the music. We may listen to one track. And then the rest of the music that they submit, we wait and we blind listen to the music. So you literally getting our honest opinion. So sometimes we just, we don't get a chance to sit and listen to the music all the time. So where we can be biased about our opinion when we get on there, we blind listen to it and we straight up want to get to know you, because if we sit and prepare what we're gonna say to you, that's not fair to you, and you not getting what we really and truly feel, and then we gonna water down what we really think and so on and so forth. So no, we literally, when we have somebody on there, we want to be as honest with you as you can be on our show. That's all we look for.
And let me tell you, MzBanks has no poker face at all. Like literally, she has no poker face. So like if it's like whack, MzBanks had that ability to smile, but then had a stank face like
at the same time.
You know what I mean?
And then on some of it, I won't even say nothing. I'll because see, this is the thing. D-Ray's a producer, so D-Ray hears it from a whole different spectrum. And for me, I hear what I hear. And so D-Ray may give a certain grade on something, and he's being honest about it. However, when it comes to me, if I don't got nothing good to say, D-Ray's going to catch my face, and he's going to pick back up, and he's going to go on with it, because I only can say so much. I don't want to get nobody on there and break you, but I'm not going to lie either.
But salute, man, y'all, because that's the chemistry. Salute to that, though, man. Salute to you,
that's real.
Being able to pick up. Because we do that shit to a degree as well. So we get
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to lie to you. I'm not gonna boost you up to go out there to hurt you. I'm not gonna do that. But I don't want to break nobody neither. It's just, hey, if it's not good, it's not good. I've given out C's. Yeah. And I'll give out plenty more. D-Ray will give out all this other stuff, and I'm looking at him like, you lying. This shit is horrible. But, all right.
Oh wow! Old time.
But check it. It's like she said. I'm coming from a different angle because
exactly.
Most producers And if you guys are all in music, you know this. Most producers feel like they can produce anybody, right? And so when you hear something, you go, now, if I had produced this track, this is what I would have done. You get what I mean?
But that don't get an A though.
Some people
don't get an A.
Some people do.
Just because. I'm saying, yeah. You feel what I'm saying, MzBanks?
Some people do.
Because for me, I'm looking at it like, this trash. I'm not gonna listen to it. I wouldn't even recommend this to nobody. It's a waste of the beat, the music, the voice, the mic, all of that. It's just a waste. It's like, I don't even know why you use your esophagus to write this. Like, none of it. It's a no for me. So D-Ray and D-Ray will be able to be like, well, you know, I'm feeling the beat.
Look, like, y'all, and y'all should know this by me. I joke a lot. But there's one thing that I really don't joke about, and that's music. Music.
No, that's for real. You get serious when it comes down to the music part.
I get real serious about that because your calling and your higher being, all of that stuff is wrapped up in your art. And I take that very, very seriously. Now, that being said, there will be certain things that I hear that I go, okay, I see why you did that. I would have did it different, but I see why you did that. You know, and so MzBanks is coming strictly from, would I buy this record? And you know what I'm saying? Would I buy this? Absolutely. Would I buy this record?
And I think that's why I think y'all are dope duo, because it's like you got the consumer aspect of it. Like, listen, I just don't like this shit, nigga. And versus the part of it to where it's like, well, shit, did you hear that in the background? Did you hear this, what he did with this? It's like, no, nigga, I don't understand that language. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I just know if I like it or if I don't like it. Yeah, I like that duo. I like that mesh of how y'all rock together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
it's literally, or whatever.
And it's literally all about respect. It's all about respect. And you know, one of the things that we say, one of the things we say with our podcast and with Blast as a whole, if you guys play spades and you got your partner, you play to win. And so when we
all black, we all play spades.
Some of us don't.
Boy, a lot of black people don't play it, boy.
Some of us don't.
Oh, for real?
But we all play to win. And the main thing is, if your joke land, your joke land. That's great. You know, if we're gonna snap on each other, let's snap on each other. But then if we're gonna talk about this music, I ain't got no jokes at that point.
Because I mean, because at the end of the day, the foundation of the pod is to expose the music
critique,
to the
as well as critique.
So you want to be to a critique and
as well.
So you want to be serious at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure.
It's all about the music. It's all about
because we do, and from my perspective, I really want to see anybody that come on our show or anybody that we feature or Blast feature or 247 music feature succeed. I don't never want to see nobody go out there and they've been on our show and we send them out there and they sound like trash. No, it's not even all about that. Like for real, I want the best for everybody. But I'm just not gonna lie. If I'm not feeling it, I'm just not feeling it. And I'm going to tell you, if I give you an A, I'm gonna tell you why I give you an A. If I give you a C, I'm gonna explain to you why I give you a C. Now, you don't have to hear it. It's just for me. On me listening to your beat raw or how you put it together, your video, I'm just gonna explain to you from my perspective what it looked like. Because as a consumer, you get one chance. Like if one person. You get one chance. All it takes is for me to hear that and never want to hear it again. And then now you've lost one. So if you've lost one, then you can lose many. So that's when you come on our show, we only critiquing you as such. We're not trying to bring you on the show to make you feel bad or feel like you can't make it. Because again, you wouldn't be on the show if we didn't see something. We've turned artists down. Right. Do you know? We've turned artists down. But so we want to love on you, but we just want to give you, it's literally our opinion. And that's where I think a lot of people go wrong, is they get on there and they expect us to bullshit you. And that's not going to happen. If we love you all the way across the board, we love you all the way across the board. But even if we give you a C, we saw something. Yeah. And so just take that and roll with it. Hear the positive versus picking out one piece of the negative and rolling with it. Like, because we gonna love on you regardless. You've been featured, you going on the playlist, you know, we trying to So we're not knocking you. We just telling you what our perspective is once we heard your track. That's all.
Right.
Y'all telling folk what y'all like in a motherfucker, and maybe this is what you could work on.
Yeah, what we don't.
I mean, like, and that's
can
just from an opinion. That's
hold on, Flash. Where can somebody? I mean to cut you. Where can somebody submit their music to y'all? Like you said, you're getting people outside of Blast.
Absolutely. You can email MP3 at radio@blastmusic247.com. And it's 3 or 4 people that go through all of the emails. So somebody's going to listen to it and somebody's going to hear it. So once again, radio@blastmusic247.com.
But it has to
do
be.
y'all like
MP3.
having like wordy ass shit?
MP3.
Do y'all like having wordy ass shit?
What do you mean?
Yeah, that shit was wordy as hell, bro. Damn,
Radio@blastmusic247?
Do you hear yourself? That was wordy, bro.
Well, first of all, Fly, number one, Fly.
Here we go.
Like I created the email.
I'm not trying to start nothing.
Damn.
I was just saying. I was just. It was an observation.
It's
I was like, God damn, that shit wordy as fuck.
I mean, you would. I would think you were a part of the creating committee.
Damn.
You know what?
You're right. So maybe I should just say my email address is gethere.com.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna work on the name for now. For now, it's the long name, but we're gonna try to.
Snacks at gmail.com. You know what I mean?
Boy.
Get it there real fast. Bam, right there. You know what I'm saying?
Snacks at Gmail, huh?
Hey, snacks
Yeah,
at
you know how many
Gmail.
times these niggas gonna have to rewind this shit to get all that shit right there, man? Snacks
You know what though?
Hold
on. You know what's really funny? Like we'll put out a Facebook ad. We'll put out a Facebook ad, and on the Facebook graphic, it'll say, "Send your MP3," and we'll have the long ass email. So all they gotta do is copy and paste it. We'll have it actually in the Facebook post. Where to email it, and without question, every time we'll get an inbox. How do I send y'all my music?
I'm trying. Right. So you're making my point. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because they don't want to read it. They don't want to read it.
Now listen. I guarantee you. If you make a post and be like, "Hey, bro, if you're an independent artist, you want to get some shine, hey, send your music to snacks@gmail.com." Boom. Well, you know how much shit you gonna, boy, your shit gonna blow the fuck up.
I'm gonna tell you just like this, Fly. If your ass can't follow instructions, then we don't need your MP3.
No, you know what?
Boom, say that then. That's real.
No, D-Ray. Technically, we came on their show and they just critiqued us because maybe we need to go back and think about.
Oh, y'all thought y'all was just gonna come on here and just be critique hosts, and y'all wasn't gonna get yourselves critiqued? That's what y'all was thinking the whole time.
I thought y'all was gonna be nice, but I see y'all not. But anyway,
you silly Negroes do not get to critique me. Don't you know I studied?
They already did.
It already happened.
You bloody bastards don't get to critique me.
Hey, for a small fee, we might edit that out. Just for a small fee.
Hey.
Nah, man, that's good. That's good, though. No, but for real, we really accept submissions. We get inboxed, we get emailed, we get tagged, we get, pretty much anything at this point. We were trying to get it initially, get it in one central location, but now the floodgates are open, man. We get music from all over the place, and pretty much for me, if I hear it and I'm connecting with it, now you're on my radar. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it is what it is.
How did y'all link with the chameleon? I forget her name. I apologize. But from Memphis.
LaDawn, she connected with Troy and Elliot, and LaDawn was on Blast, which is on Wednesday nights at 8, and she was on Blast, and I think I was on that episode too. But Miss Banks done banned me from being on Blast.
That's right.
We'll go back to that later.
Our show.
But anyway,
get on Miss Banks. Y'all got your own thing going. Yeah, we with you, Miss Banks.
She done banned my ass. But anyway, so she was on the show, and I remember asking her a question. I remember asking, "What's more important, your music or your image?" And she said, "No, my music." And she gave me a whole thing on why it was her music. And I said, "Yeah, we got to get you on the lift off because we got to talk more about that than what you look like in the video."
Right.
We got to talk more about.
But I ain't gonna lie. The video she had, the video that y'all had played on the show, that shit been dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been fucking with it. It's too hard.
Yeah, no doubt.
Which song did you like about hers, Mr. Paul?
I can't remember. I knew you was gonna say that shit, man. Damn, the video.
You already know.
We played 3 videos.
We played 3 of them.
Listen, I don't know. The one where they was in the club and shit, man. That's the one I'm talking about. Damn.
See, I was trying to be nice, but you knew it was gonna be that one.
Do that. Yeah, I shouldn't even said nothing. I should have just let it ride. But
you knew it was gonna be the one with the strip club. You knew that.
Yeah,
the one where they was in the club.
We ain't even.
That's the one I like.
I'm gonna let you
say that's the one I like.
That's the one I like.
That's the one I like.
Shout out to LaDawn the Chameleon. Welcome to my party.
Out.
That's what that track was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
There you go. Yeah, welcome to my party. Yep, that's what it was called. That's what it was called. Welcome to my party. Yeah, that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt,
Shout out to LaDawn the Chameleon. Straight up.
Shout out
Big Memphis.
Yeah.
Straight up. How you mean? Tennessee stomping on niggas around this bitch.
Yeah.
This whole area, though, if you look at South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Tennessee, it's a bunch of talent out there.
Dirty.
And it's
literally. Y'all not gonna leave our West Coast.
Oh, shout out to the left coast.
Nobody gets.
Don't do that, D-Ray. Might gotta go out there one day. Don't do that.
Don't.
Hold up to the West.
Hey, look, I had to bite that. Hey, I had to hold that shit in because I had to think a minute. I was like, you might be
chill.
Right.
Yeah,
gotta chill.
Don't mess
All
with
up to the West. What's wrong with you, D?
You gotta check. You gotta check your location these days.
All day.
Check in with people.
Yeah.
You're right.
Niggas will remember your face now.
Wherever you at, real talk, you just gotta be safe, man. You gotta make safe decisions. So that's wherever you at.
Nah, blood. Hey, that nigga Snacks was on the jump. Hey, man, you talking crazy, man. Catch that nigga to LAX, blood.
Crenshaw, I just see the nigga on Crenshaw.
Yeah, don't mess with the West. Don't mess with the West.
Nope.
Leave them boys alone.
Yeah, for real. But it is so many independent artists that need a platform, and they need some people to push them because the internet has changed everything to wherein you don't even necessarily have to leave your own city to sell a bunch of records and to sell a bunch of streams or whatever. You just need a good marketing plan and a strong internet connection. And so
that's a fact.
The pandemic gave a lot of people the opportunity to really work on their craft because you was at home all day, you wasn't doing nothing. And if you came out of the pandemic, if you were creative or you were a rapper or a musician and you came out of the pandemic with nothing to show for it, your problem was never time, it was discipline.
Yeah.
You didn't have the discipline.
That sure got me an album out that pandemic. It got me an album out that pandemic.
Absolutely.
Definitely was.
Mr. Thomas, when we gonna be graced with one of your songs?
Sooner than later, man. I'm working, man. I'm currently working too. So I'm gonna give. If I gotta come to y'all, I'm gonna give y'all something fresh. So
okay, that's what's up.
Stop putting people on the spot.
I am the spot.
Yeah,
I'm excited about hearing.
I am the spot. Yeah, man. I'm coming. I want to give y'all something fresh, man. And I'm currently working on something fresh. So yeah.
That's what's up. We get it first.
I like it.
First-ish. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll talk.
Okay, so
we don't know because I don't know how the wind blows, so we'll see. But you never know. Maybe I ain't saying not. But if not, y'all be real. Maybe. Who knows?
One of the things that we like to do is we like to have music debates. So I'm gonna put a music debate out there. Okay.
Let's go with your podcasting ass. You can tell this nigga a podcast. You can tell these niggas got a podcast. Look how they taking over the show. Go ahead, bro. I want to hear this.
Anyway,
I want to hear this.
so here's the thing: you got an unlimited budget. You got an unlimited budget, and you need a hit today. What producer are you getting? Living or dead? What producer? Who's producing the hit that you gotta have?
From Dre.
Damn, I almost was about to say Dre too. I'm still thinking, but Dre was the first name that popped in my head just now. But I'm not saying that's definitive.
Right.
But that was damn sure the first name.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. You know what I fucking with? I ain't gonna front. I know I bias and shit like that, but I gotta go with the home team. I gotta see
Paul.
DJ Paul and Juicy J.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk about them together. They're like on some.
But see,
Let's
from
take it back.
Tennessee, you from Pulaski, so that's close enough to Memphis.
That's what's up.
You saying it wrong. You saying it weird, bro.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute. How is he saying it weird? Isn't it
I gotta do all that. I gotta do a hand job. I gotta do a hand job
bro.
and shit.
He's saying it kind of weird. He's saying it kind of weird. He's saying like he's from Pulaski.
Ain't nobody say.
I mean, that's where you from, man.
Y'all didn't hear it. Y'all didn't hear it. That's my brother. Y'all didn't hear it. Y'all didn't hear it. I heard it.
Are you not from Pulaski? Are you not from Pulaski?
Pulaski, yes. North End, Pulaski, Tennessee. Stand the fuck up. Yeah, that's why I He was saying it weird. Y'all wasn't supposed to hear it though. You know what I'm saying? I heard it though. I heard it.
Oh God, I love it.
That's my brother. I know how he said it.
Wow, man.
B know how he said it too. B know he said that shit weird as hell too.
Damn sure.
That's why B ain't say nothing. You know he said that shit weird as hell.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Man. See, I would pick Quincy Jones. That would be my my go-to. And I would probably just sit there.
But I don't really think
talk to him for about 2 hours.
If I was a vocalist, maybe, but I mean, I don't
know about Quincy Jones is also Quincy Jones is like a jazz musician, and so that would probably be the conversation that I would want to have with him for like an hour on all of the jazz greats that he worked with. MzBanks would pick R. Kelly.
All day, hands down.
Yeah.
Oh, he about to get out too, I think.
Yeah, they're talking about freeing my boy Robert.
They need to free him. They need to
free come on.
We not gonna make that about the show.
Man, because we might have to. I don't know,
man. We not gonna have this conversation
right now.
Yeah, we won't have this conversation.
You know that shit about to be a debate right now. That shit about to be. Yeah, so we're gonna move.
MzBanks wildin', cause she remember the old Robert Kelly. She remember Robert Kelly and what was the boys? He was in the background. Public announcement. Yeah. She remember R. Kelly and public announcement and shit.
I remember all of it. So I would just
but you gotta chill out though, man. You can't. I don't know if you can still say that just out in the clear, just right now. We don't know.
This is why I told y'all niggas we need to start having disclaimers before these damn shows.
Hey, what? Hey, you ain't lying. Hey, no, that's a fact.
Hey,
that's a fact.
Hey, trust and believe. We do that. Not only do we have disclaimers before our show, but if it get real deep, I will just do the views and opinions of our guests.
Do
not reflect those.
Do it now, D-Ray.
Blast music or the SSS show.
Yes,
I just did
it. Do it now. Do it now for us, man. Do it now for us.
I just did it.
Okay, I didn't want to step on you and shit, man. I want motherfuckers to hear that shit.
Yeah, man, we do it. But, but once again, an opinion is an opinion. Like I could sit here and say, R. Kelly don't need to see the light of day, but he's still a dope musician.
No, I think that's everybody's opinion on that shit though. Yeah, that's everybody's opinion on it.
But people to each his own. Yeah.
See, here she go. They got it there. Here she go. Here she go.
We literally had a debate about
it. All I'm gonna say is if your mind telling you no, but your body telling you yeah, something ain't right.
No.
Something ain't right, Something ain't right, man.
Keep my whole opinion to myself, but what I will say is I don't agree wholeheartedly with that. is what I would say.
And you know good and damn well if some dude rolled up on MzBanks and said some shit like, "You remind me of my Jeep," or "Let's go half on a baby," MzBanks been done cussed his ass out.
All day.
Hey, that's a great thing. Cause like, yes, all right, so what the
All
fuck?
day.
Yeah.
No, but we was
Can a nigga pick you up like that?
no.
Can a nigga pick you up like that? Like, hey,
No.
hey, man, you remind me of my Jeep.
Never. Never. But I talked about how guys pick me up on our
Dab on a baby shit might work.
No, that
Shit might, I'm not saying on MzBanks, but I'm just saying like in real life, they have on a baby shit'll work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come here.
No.
I want to go have on a baby with you. That shit'll work, man. You know what I'm saying? In my past, no. I'm talking about in the past too. When I was growing up, I know a lot of bust downs. I know a lot of bust downs. Yeah, I know a lot of bust downs. Yeah, I know a lot of bust downs. Yeah.
Man,
you said back in the day, B?
Yeah, back in the day, that shit would have worked. That shit would have worked. Hey, you grab a. Hey, listen, hold on. Listen what I'm saying now. You grab a hand ever so slightly. You hear me?
Oh,
and then you look at her dead in her fucking eyes. Like, hey, I want to go have on a baby with you. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of bust downs though. You know what I'm saying?
That shit sound like assault. Hey, you about to catch a case. You about to get some paperwork.
No, I said ever so slightly. No, I said ever so slightly. I said ever so slightly. I didn't say aggressive.
Ever so slightly.
I didn't say aggressive.
No, you're gonna get caught slipping.
No, ever so slightly mean I'll let your hand go if you pull away. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how beautiful you are. You know what I'm saying? I want to go have on a bed with your motherfucker.
Jesus, I'm not. I'm gonna respect y'all podcast. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say real good.
Man, you with the shit. Cause back when you were growing up, that's when motherfuckers used to bring chickens to the motherfuckers.
Oh damn!
I got a whole chicken over here.
What's happening? First of all, I am not that old. I am not that old, so nobody brought me no chicken.
D-Ray like that shit too. D-Ray know what I'm talking about. That's why he's like, wait a minute. What you talking about?
You just mad because you still got Similac in your mouth, but I am not that old. That's what we gonna do is just talk about babies and people that's in cradles still. So what we gonna do is respect wisdom, but I'm not that old.
That's a fact, because I am the baby out of this group.
Yes, that's all right.
I'm the baby out of the group.
Boy,
but I know a whole lot of shit, though. I know a whole lot of shit. I'm telling you, man.
How do y'all deal with Kenneth fly home?
Come on, fam.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. I just need to know. Because how do y'all deal with it when you know that after the second beer, that now we ain't got no breaks?
Why you planting seeds in my family brain, bro?
Hold on. Y'all talk to my brother in the mornings and shit too? You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all family. Well, y'all family. That's what it is. That's how we deal. We family.
That's what's up.
Y'all tripping.
Yo.
I might have to start calling y'all too, because
that's what's up. That is
these niggas on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Word up, conference everybody. That's how we do it.
Like, damn, kid.
Y'all wildin', man.
I was just getting ready to say you the quiet one. I was getting ready to say throughout this whole podcast, you are the quiet one, but no, you just one of those swipers. You a cyber swiper. You just swipe in and swipe out. You one of those.
Swipe out.
That's it. No, but my bro, man, we be chopping it up, man. So, you know, if you chopping it up with him, man, hey, you fam.
I'm gonna tell you. I heard somebody say today that we really don't have friends. You either have family, you have fans, or you have enemies. You don't really have friends. And the more and more I'm thinking about that, the more and more that makes sense to me. That literally from the jump, me and Ken like fam. For real. We connect on that level.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? So I can't even call him a friend. That's fam. And to me, that's a connection that's stronger than me just saying, "Oh, that's my friend." You know what I mean? Because that friend word gets overused. You know,
you catch cats even off of the Blast 24, right? That's not on there.
Right.
Okay, cause I got some cats, man. I'm gonna shoot y'all away, and then y'all are,
Absolutely.
y'all figure out what you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Absolutely.
he cool. Or no, not really, not him, or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, man.
Yeah, no
Cause
doubt.
like I said, I like what
Welcome
y'all doing, man.
Appreciate
We
that.
welcome that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
do,
what's
man.
up.
Yeah, we messing with y'all.
Definitely love what y'all doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we will send people your way too.
Definitely.
You know,
For
and,
sure.
and you know, because we got podcasts now that run the spectrum. We got it ratchet, and then we got the church folks. We got therapists,
Right.
and then we got crazy folk. And I'm not kidding. So yeah, definitely
Something
we're
for
running some
everybody.
people. Absolutely,
Yeah.
Right.
absolutely. And you guys are solid in over here, man. And
Oh Lord, nothing
we're
but
proud of
love.
that.
For sure.
Yeah, nothing but love.
Respect.
Vice versa.
Respect.
Vice versa.
We rocking with y'all
You know what I'm
along.
saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Please believe it. So, you know, and we're talking about the liftoff, and that's Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern.
Yeah,
No, I'm from California. I'm originally
Okay,
from
but you went
California, but I'm in Houston.
You know what's crazy though? It's like when we have to deal with those time zones because we have people in Vegas, we have people in Texas, got people in Canada.
You know what? I mean to cut you, G-Ray. Who,
go ahead.
You know any up and coming artists coming out H-Town right now?
He not in H-Town. He in North Carolina.
I'm in North Carolina. MzBanks is in.
I'm not talking. Yeah, that's what I'm talking to MzBanks. You know any young guys out of H-Town that are coming out?
Not at this present moment. Not none that I would speak on.
We ain't had nobody from H-Town.
Yeah, not none that I would speak on right now. I'll just say that.
Hey, you see that smile? You see that smile? That means they were below a C. So, you know.
I don't want one below a C.
That means somebody tried to sell her a CD at the Walmart. So, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't want the.
What you're not gonna do is start the Walmart and Home Depot jokes.
Oh,
D-Ray.
I'm glad you reminded me.
Boy.
D-Ray.
Oh, boy.
Get to it, D-Ray.
Oh,
get to it, D-Ray.
D-Ray.
Oh, boy.
You know what? I think this is where I think the time that we should end this podcast. So, you know, it was such a pleasure speaking with the SSS crew. And now I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast.
You better not
How we get our own show
MzBanks.
shut down, man? I can't believe this shit.
But what about you, D-Ray? Like you don't know no cats in North Carolina that like up and coming that's like we need to kind of keep an eye out for?
Oh, absolutely. Keep your eye out for Demi Day. Like I said, keep
I'm gonna
your
check her
eye
out too.
Yeah, definitely. Keep your eye out for Chris White, because not only is Chris White doing music, but he's also branching off into movies.
But he's a Cowboys fan, though, right?
He is a Cowboy fan. We have some other people like Miss Carla Simpson, who is she hosts Crazy Carla's Concoction. She's gonna be in 3 movies next year. 3 movies, and she got featured on Michael Collier's podcast.
Absolutely.
And she did like
twice.
Yeah, twice, and she's a stand-up comedian. And so
shout out to Michael Collier too. Shout out to Miss Carla too. Shout out to Michael Collier.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I need people to understand that's listening on both podcasts or anywhere. The artist community is very, very small, which means what? Which means your reputation is everything, because you never know. You got to be gracious. Now, we can sit here and crack jokes on each other all day, but at the end of the day, we want each other to win. You know, we all want to eat. You got to be very, very careful of who you talk about and how you're talking about them, because trust and believe, people are checking your credit. And I tell people that I produce all the time, people are going to check your credit. They're going to go and ask, hey, what is D-Ray the producer like? Hey, what is Kenneth Fly like? Will he deliver? Hey, is MzBanks honest? People are checking. And y'all may think people are not watching your podcast or might not be listening. Trust me, they are.
They is though. Yeah. You gotta make sure your face card clean.
Absolutely.
Saying, brother.
Absolutely.
Your face card clean.
Absolutely.
Keep your ears open, because we ain't even said nothing yet.
I know where you be at though. When you go out and you go kicking and shit, I know where you be at.
Here we go.
That's why you ain't heard no rappers, because I know where you be at.
where do I be? I'm
Ain't nothing
gonna
bad.
go on and walk.
Where that
I'm
rock
gonna
they
walk
playing
into
that
this one.
hard.
I wasn't saying nothing bad. I wasn't saying nothing bad.
No, I know. I'm asking where do I be? Let me go on and walk into this one.
Well, no, we're not gonna do all that. This is going on the internet. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm just saying, I know where you be at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah. I know how you get down. So down there, like, yeah, I ain't, you know, ain't either here or there. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying, ain't no rappers where you be. Ain't no rappers though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rappers though. And if they is there, they damn sure ain't passing out no CDs or promoting they shit.
Oh, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
They step side to side.
They stepping, man. Be about it, bro. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, bro.
Hey, man,
Man.
who told y'all she hang out at the Palomino? Nobody was supposed
You
to
know what?
that.
What y'all not gonna do? You know, I was letting Ty make it because his wasn't so salty. But what you and B are not gonna do is ease y'all little jabs in there like I'm not feeling them. No, please don't make me come with an uppercut and just knock it all the way out. I don't want to
Don't
KO
see
y'all.
no. Right
So
to the left.
come.
Slide to the left.
Fact.
You know what?
Hey,
you
big
and
facts,
I,
big
you
facts,
and I gotta
Big
work
facts,
together.
You know what? That's why I'm gonna keep
You and
my
I
mouth
gotta
shut
work
because I got to
together.
do a podcast with her tomorrow. So I'm
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Matter of fact, who y'all got tomorrow?
We have this.
If y'all don't mind saying.
No, it's cool. We actually have a conscious rapper by the name of Yamasani. He's out of Dallas, Texas area. And the dude, to me, when I hear his music, y'all remember Farside from back in the 90s? Yeah, he remind me of a cross between Slum Village and Farside. He got that kind of stuff.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I know dog serious then. That nigga said Slum
See,
Village.
I haven't heard his music yet. So I'm not gonna listen to it until tomorrow.
And,
I don't want to hear it.
The brother is real conscious about, living right and eating right and stuff like that. So definitely tune in tomorrow. We're not going to get into all that vegan stuff tomorrow, but we definitely going to talk about his music and his influence.
I was going to ask you about that vegan shit. I was like,
I knew you was going to ask about it. That's why.
I was wondering why you mentioned how his eating choices and shit too. So I figured you were going to talk about.
No, we ain't talking about
rapping about that shit like that. Nigga rapping about vegan diets and shit. I don't know, but they be eating.
You know what? See, here we go.
I'm going to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna avoid that subject like the plague. He bring it up, I'm gonna change the subject.
Yeah, you say some, but see, that's what I'm saying though. Okay, you say this guy, he reminds you, he put you in the mind of Slum Village and Farside, bro. You put that man on a pedestal. So I know you gotta know he dope already.
Yeah. Now, granted, there are a couple of songs that I have purposely not listened to, but I already know that from the one or two that I heard, oh yeah, he dope. He dope for real. I
gotta check that out. Check that out, man.
Absolutely.
That gonna be hard.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. I know I'm excited to hear it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. And you know what?
12 Eastern.
Yeah, that's tomorrow at 12 noon.
Noon tomorrow.
And you know, folk always talking about what they like, what they don't like, and what they do like, and that type of shit. Right? It's something out here. If you whatever you like, it's something out here for you. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody out here that's delivering what you like. So you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta search through the bullshit to find what you like or whatever the kid may be. But I'm not gonna let this shit end without talking about this Nas project, though. What you think about that shit, D-Ray? You ain't heard that
I have not. See, the thing is, I've heard. Now, I'm gonna tell you who told me about it. That really told me about it was my pastor, because my pastor listens to hip hop. So he was like, "You gotta really get somewhere and listen to King Disease 3 and analyze it," because he was like, "This is an instant classic." So when my pastor said that, I was like, "You know what? As soon as I get a moment to sit down and listen to it, I know it's fire." Because that's what I've been hearing.
Found out Kirk Franklin your pastor, bro. I ain't even know
Kirk Franklin is not my pastor.
You got some
crazy, crazy, bro. That man went through the whole interview and ain't say that shit. Why you ain't just say that?
I got the dopest pastor on earth. Shout out to Anthony Smith Mission House Church in Salisbury, North Carolina. I got the dopest pastor.
Shout out.
Shout out to your pastor. And the second one, Kirk Franklin, like Fly.
Well, I gotta come to your church, man.
Yeah, come through,
Hey,
man.
on some real, hey,
come
real
through.
deal though, MzBanks, real deal though. I know they had to dunk that motherfucker like 4 times in the baptism, I know they had to dunk it like 4 times.
First of all,
That's a good man. His pastor's a good man. Cause ain't no way. They had to dunk that man like 4 or 5 times. Ain't no way. D-Ray, crazy as hell. Ain't no way you look that man in the eyes. He's sitting right there in the pew. You on the damn on whatever they call that shit, and you preaching and you look at this man in the eyes on a Sunday. Fuck out of here. You crazy as hell. Ain't no damn
man,
way.
because you know what? I do the sound. So it's like, he ain't got to pay attention to me. So
Oh, you behind
yeah,
behind him.
I do what I do at the church. So, he ain't got to pay attention to me. Now, afterwards, we're going to have a conversation, but, that's different.
Yo,
And they
probably be like, man, everything Gucci, man. Just go on about your business now. Go on about your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak to your family and shake their hand and shit like that, but y'all go on about your business now.
He keep that extra strength anointing oil just for me. There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Especially when Sinister Bastard come out. See, he's been doing pretty good on your show tonight.
That's my alter ego. That's what they call me. When
you was saying she was saying that on the show when we did the prize. You was saying that.
Yeah, that's my little alter ego now. When I'm on, that's who take over. That's D-Ray's no longer here. That dude is here.
Shout out to Sinister Bastard.
No, don't shout out.
I don't know. We want to shout him out though.
No, we're not shouting him out.
They gonna bring him out tonight.
No.
See, that's what's wrong. Everybody just want to crucify you when you do something they don't.
We already crucified.
Nobody
crucifying nobody. That's still
man.
fam, man. Shout out to Sinister Bastard.
See, no, he can't come out now because
that's the demon shout.
Yeah, the kids are here. They ain't ready for that.
No, no one's ready for that.
You want to see him? Go back and look on Blast Music's YouTube channel. There's a replay of Party and Purpose, the Party and Purpose podcast.
What you're not gonna do is go back to that one. What you're not gonna do?
No, that was when. Yeah, they need to go back to that one. When
that when y'all showed me the little clip of the junk.
Man,
when the white girl was on there and shit.
Oh no, that's Glass House. Yeah, that's the one where that one just went off the rails for real.
Yeah, that one
was crazy there too, man.
Yeah. Do y'all find that doing it the way that y'all do it, that I don't know, it's like when we do it live, it's just kind of like you are aware that whatever you say is gonna stick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do y'all find it more comfortable doing it this way?
Well, we don't really do it
comfortable. It's more comfortable this way, but we don't. At the same time, it's not out of what we say. It's just
we just do it
how we say it, or we fumble our words or something like that. But like, we don't never edit like what we say. That's how we felt in real time.
We do it not live for technical shit and like, piss breaks and shit like that.
Man. We ain't rich. And we ain't rich. We don't got like the greatest internets and all that. So things happen. And kids.
Hey, Blast is like a plantation. You better not go to the bathroom in the middle of that.
Yeah, you better not. You can't even be late.
He only do that because we can't touch him. If I could just touch him right now, and he say he had to pee, I'd slap him in the back of his head. We'll keep on going. He's just doing that shit because they can't reach his little ass.
Yeah, man. But
the beauty of the internet, man.
That's real for it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know another thing too, man, bro. I gotta get on that motherfucking rats, bro.
Because
y'all need to get him on there.
No,
he talk the sports shit now.
They scared.
You need to get on there. You do not want to get on there.
He a Titan.
Tennessee Titans.
And hold on. And we just beat the Packers in Lambeau. After they just beat Dallas.
You did.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with Rats. We got 3 Dallas Cowboy fans on Rats, and Rats stands for Rep and Talk Ish. And so we got 3 Cowboy fans on there, and Cowboy fans from September to right around the end of November, they the best fans ever. They team gonna do this. But right when the wheels fall off, right around the end of November, like when Dallas lost the other week, we had 2 people that just said we ain't coming.
There was yeah. They're the worst fans because
They're the worst fans when they lose.
They're good.
They the
good
worst
when they
fans
good.
when they lose.
But when they lose, they turn their skirt around and they start playing backwards. You don't even hear from them again. So like,
get sick. Them boys get sick, man. They get real sick, bro.
They got all
Mr.
kind
Thomas,
of
why you quiet,
Yeah.
Mr. Thomas?
Yeah, he's a Cowboys fan, though.
I was wondering. See, I saw the look in his face.
No, he ain't
I saw
no
the look in
Cowboy
his
fan.
face. I saw the look in his face.
Yeah, but I mean,
You a Cowboy fan?
Come on, bro. You should know that.
Shit like that, you know.
No, he ain't never tell me he been no fucking Cowboy fan. He always been like, man, I don't really fuck with football.
Yeah.
See, D-Ray, you didn't came.
So he don't really fuck with football.
Don't
Maybe
start
that's
no
why, because he a Cowboy
controversy
fan.
But yeah, no,
right, but-
we would love. Matter of fact, we would love to have all 3 of y'all on Rats because that would be a hilarious show. We would love to invite all of
We'll
y'all
do it.
Man, we
and
know
rep
we
your
gonna
rep your team to come on through.
We'll step through. You know that?
Yeah, no
Who's
doubt.
your team?
Skins. Well, the Commanders.
Oh, okay, the Commanders.
Yeah, we just got a big win too. Y'all know, y'all seen it. So.
Yeah. Y'all did.
Yeah.
That'd be the last one though. That'd be the last.
Wow.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna go there.
You gotta get them on Rats.
We're gonna
You gotta get them on
That'd be the
Rats.
last one. That'd be the last one.
Miss Banks is a 49ers fan.
I know who she root for. Yeah, I know who she root for too. Yeah.
All day.
And I'm a Steelers fan. So you know I've been having to defend myself the entire season.
Yeah, the whole season.
But what I don't
you really wouldn't have to defend yourself if you would just say we whacked. We fucked up.
Don't do it, Fly.
Yeah, the
Don't
Steelers.
do it.
Come on, man.
The Steelers used to be okay now, but they like, right now,
Right now they
But you're not gonna do. You know
I fuck
what?
with the
Roll the
Steelers,
credits.
And Big Ben been a rapist.
Did you say roll the
I
credits?
said roll the credits.
You were just here on the Cowboys fans' ass.
No, man.
No.
Now look at the time. It's time to go now. No.
Yeah. And Big Ben
and
Big Ben raped some motherfuckers too. So come on, man.
Allegedly. You
Y'all
gotta
niggas-
say
y'all niggas been
allegedly.
You gotta
Gotta
say
say
allegedly.
allegedly.
Oh, allegedly. But he did that shit.
Hey man, and Favre allegedly stole them food stamps. So
Man, look. Ain't that crazy?
Nah, Bob did that shit too, man.
Ain't
Well,
that
fuck
crazy?
that, man. Fuck that, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all some real shit.
Mhm.
OJ allegedly killed Nicole.
This dumbass did that shit.
Bob and Big Ben did that shit. He did that shit.
Favre did that
fuck wrong
shit
with
too,
y'all,
but
man?
OJ
Y'all crazy as hell.
bro, yo,
Yeah, Bob did that shit. OJ did that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. OJ did that shit with his dumb ass.
a lot of editing gonna be going.
It's gonna be a lot of editing.
It's gonna be a lot of cut, copy and paste.
I don't know what we can say and what we
Transitions and
can't
all,
say.
boy.
So that's why I have to be
No, we
quiet
unfiltered though.
about stuff.
We unfiltered, man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
it's gonna be a lot of cross.
You can't get
dissolve
nothing from a nigga that ain't got nothing, man.
Yeah.
I broke. What you say? One money mix.
Kids?
I broke.
What we gonna do? Take the
broke,
kids
baby.
and then be right back
Yeah.
first thing in the morning? Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
With the
I
kids
broke,
and somebody
baby.
like that, we didn't
I
realize
broke,
this what
baby.
you were going through. This what you were battling here. You can
Yeah,
take these kids
yeah.
back.
What you gonna take?
It's a couple $100,000.
What you gonna take?
That is hilarious.
D-Ray. Look, I broke, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing, man. I broke, baby.
What you gonna take?
You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah.
God.
Uncle Ice ass nigga. What the fuck, man? Yeah. What the fuck them boy gonna get?
I mean, what do you want? Like, we don't got nothing over here.
D-Ray, you got to put them on Rats. You
Yeah,
have to.
got
You
to.
have to. You have
Go,
to.
man.
You have to.
We gotta make that happen. We gotta make that happen.
And I'm gonna be
before the season.
real. Cause you say your team the Steelers. So
Mhm.
yeah, nigga, you my arch enemy. I'm gonna be real with you. Cause then my grandfather was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Man, that man used to go at it before he died.
Mhm.
Yeah, everything goes. Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we talk rats. We
Know what
talk
I'm saying?
rats. Please believe it.
Yeah, and if y'all are nerd fans, y'all video games, whatever, we got a podcast for that too. We bring you on talk about video games. So
That's the Glass House shit?
That is the Glass
Yeah.
House. Shout out to the Glass House.
Shout out to
Okay.
Glass House.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Glass House too, man. Shout out to them boys. Straight up.
Man, shout out to the whole community, man. That's Blast
Absolutely.
music
Man, it's dope.
24/7, Blast
Yes, sir.
radio. Some good
The
The
community.
Shine. What they got the
Yeah.
new shit, the
Yeah, the
Shine.
Shine. And shout out to the
Spoken word.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spoken
Yeah,
Spoken
no doubt.
word.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to all them boys.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man.
Miss Carla. Shout out to everybody, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to
Hey, hit
the
us.
Steel Sharp and
We'll
Steel
get on.
Show.
We'll get on y'all shit. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Straight up.
Y'all a long
Y'all
way,
know
man.
we here, like we said, we family. That's what I told y'all. We got it. We
Y'all some good brothers, man. Definitely. Y'all doing a good
Absolutely.
thing. Doing a great
Bravo.
job.
Salute,
Right
brother.
back at y'all, man. So
Salute.
listen, y'all, this is the Liftoff. Y'all be sure to check out D-Ray, producer, and MzBanks on the Liftoff. That's Saturday, tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time. Gonna be a dope show. Y'all get with them, man. And like I said, we fucking with y'all over at Blast. Y'all our folks the long way. Y'all, it's your boy
For sure.
Big Banks Jefferson. Catch me on IG at BIGBANKS100.
Yeah, your dog, Mr. Thomas. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like spelling it like the shit right there on the screen. Yeah.
Right there.
And there,
Right there.
yeah. Right there. Yeah. I was just trying to look smart with the glasses and shit. Yeah.
Love
You know what I said?
Man.
You know what I said about your glasses. You know what I said
Man,
about your glasses.
We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah,
don't start.
He just saying something.
Right.
Anyway, Mr. Thomas.
Walked in the light
and
of the moon. Never been a bad
those
man.
numbers,
African
those
called
letters.
Yeah, this your boy
voiceover,
Kenneth
which-
Fly Holmes. My bad. I ain't mean to step on you.
No,
Go
my
ahead.
man, you good. I'm out. Keep living, keep learning.
Kenneth Fly Holmes, Food for Thought Entertainment, IG at OTS_fly. Catch me at your local liquor store. Yeah, bitch. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Word. Y'all, it's a pleasure, man. We love y'all, man.
Check the lift off out. We out.
Yeah.
Big shit, do it, big shit, do it, big shit, do it, big shit, do it, big shit.